to this video. Hello, welcome to my video. Today we're going to be painting Pickle Rick. Have your standard art supplies. Have a brush, acrylic or oil paint, doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's get right into this. Yeah guys, it's just way too hot to be wearing all that stuff, so I switched up. But yeah. So get your art supplies out. I don't have that little finger thing that Bob Ross or those like professional and iconic artists have, so I'm just gonna use a plate. And this is all you gotta do. This is how you do it yourself. Oh shit. Cut it. So yeah guys, as you can see, I got it here. Now all we need are the colors. Okay. So I actually don't like to buy colors that I can mix. And the reason is, I don't know, that's just me. Go right on ahead and buy like a bunch of different shades of green if you want. But in this tutorial, we're gonna be making our own greens, okay? We're big boys now. We don't buy colors we can mix, okay? Okay. So if we're gonna go this way, route, I suggest just using the colors you see here. Oops, there. Just yellow and blue, okay? That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. If you do, go right on ahead. I won't judge you, I promise. I love you the same. Good night. I guess this one does. I guess like the generic Pickle Rick. Yeah, this one. So today we're gonna be doing this bad boy right here. That's it. So, yeah. So I guess this is the fun part where we start mixing the colors. And like I said, for this part you want to get, like a light green. If not, do as I do and mix. I'm gonna be mixing the light blue with the generic yellow. So yeah, let's do it. Go. That's a nice pickle green. That's a nice pickle. Yo, that's pickle. That's pickle green if I've ever seen it before. So I guess we'll use this one. Let's go. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. So we got this, and we're gonna start doing this. So if we're gonna do this artistically, I suggest we, should we do this hot dog, or hamburger, pickle, or hamburger wing? That's right, pickle way. One thing to note is that oil paint is a pain in the ass, so you gotta like understand the canvas, understand the margin. We are the pickle. Become the pickle. And once we got that nice little pickle, we just gotta do this pickle shape, which is pretty much the whole point of life. Once we turn ourselves into pickle, it is only then we can find our true forms. And I think that's what the show was trying to preach to us, is that one does not find itself wandering the fields of a pickleless chamber. one finds its pickle self when one does not want to go to therapy. That's actually like a really nice pickle shape. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Ooh. The middle part doesn't really matter. It's more like the outside boundary. If anything, you want the middle part to be a little more lighter than the outside. Because we still have to add the eyeballs to Pickle Joseph. I mean, Rick. That's actually quite beautiful. You gotta like manhandle a little bit, you know, like. If you can't do a generic pickle shape, it's fine. Every pickle should be different. Replicas, like if you want a replica, just print out the picture, you know? That's the beauty about art. It's never gonna come out the way you plan it to. It's always gonna come out. Art is it's about being imperfect. And being imperfect is what makes art. So once you find your imperfect self, you find the pickle inside. Well, that is a pickle if I've ever seen one. And I've seen many. So at this point, when you... No! So at this point, we're going to need the white. I've never opened this white before. This is actually my first time using oil paint. And you know, I strongly suggest using mediums. I don't have mediums, but if you do, it'll make it like way smoother than what you're seeing. So yeah. So we just we added a lot of white. Okay. I think we added too much white here. Too much white, no! So now that we got that, I guess we can do a little, oh wait, yes, I'm at the bottom. Pickle, that's a pickle right there, so I need to make some more green. And this time I'm gonna, oh, yeah. Shit, I put this little hole, but I'm not even using it. I'm getting my feet. Because I am not wearing any... Okay. Wait, what did I just do? Oops. Well, I just did that for no reason. We'll be back. Since you have your thumb here, might as well. Sorry. Alright, let's do this. A pickle isn't a pickle until it's shaved. And also, the nice thing about oil paint is it doesn't dry until like a couple of weeks probably. I know mine takes like a day to dry, so. Add more yellow to that one, make it a little more muddy. And also, make sure you have something to clean your brushes with, because I don't, and they're kind of turning out soggy, but good soap, that can be fixed. That is a proper pickle. Now we're gonna mix this up a bit with the one we created up here. Oops, that's not supposed to happen. Make sure you don't manhandle a bit. I'm kind of mixing this up with this one. The texture, I guess. Oh yeah, that's. So now I guess we could, grab ourselves any green in between this green and that green. I guess just kind of blend it in for right now. I don't even think you need paint for this, but you see, now it has kind of like it has kind of like a dimension to it now. Oh yeah, he has like little bumps, doesn't he? So we're gonna grab like a darker green. So we're gonna get black now and add it to this ugly creature. And if you have acrylic paint, oh shit, I messed up. That is like really dark. Wow. Wasn't expecting it to be that dark, but holy shit. Okay, I can fix it. Make sure you grab a little bit of black, okay? Otherwise, it'll turn all poopy. So we're gonna make kind of like that-ish green, olive, like really dark, and we're gonna add little bumps now. Don't worry, we're gonna mix it in. Make sure you kind of like avoid them all being the same size, because a true pickle has different size little warts. So there. I guess we can add one up here too. Now, I guess we're gonna stay true to the picture. So there. Now we're gonna get a little more yellow. Make sure you get some white, but it also has to be a little green. So make sure you get that ugly lime. Pickles aren't a very pretty vegetable, or what the hell are pickles anyway? That's not good. Okay. So we're gonna get this little ugly duckling of a color. What we're gonna do is mix it in with it. I'm not very gifted with oil paint, so if you want, go the extra mile and detail those up. But I guess this is how you would detail them. Ooh, add like little highlights to it so it can like stand out a bit. Little warts. So yeah, we got the warts down. We can start adding the eyeballs and stuff. So. Remember, not everyone's pickle is gonna be perfect, so I'm just okay. I hope this is good. Bedroom eyes. That's creepy. That does not look like Pickle Rick. We'll fix that in a minute. I guess we can grab like a darker green. So if you don't have green, I'll just make a generic green right now. Really dark green. I guess like that kind of green. Yeah. And I guess just mix it into what you have already. It looks creepy like that. I don't know what the hell that was, but I don't know what I just did, but I kind of ruined it. We're gonna have to throw this whole painting away now. I'm just kidding. I guess meanwhile that's kind of drying, you can add something like this. There's always like natural shading under here. Kind of like under the nose. Don't worry, we haven't done the nose yet. Well, you can if you want, but try to like kind of blend in the black and the greens together so it can have like this eyeshadowy effect, you know? Yeah, so that's kind of what we're going for, and also like trying to get all the shadows under the lips and everything. So yeah, it's this that's bothering me. It looks like a little eyeball. It's like lime green eyes. So we're gonna get white if you don't have white. Make sure you get a little bit because just doing the little eyeballs. Now that we got white, just mix it in there with a little bit of green. And it can be this color right now because we're gonna blend it in a little. So guys, just keep mixing up that limey color in for the eyeballs. We added in that black so it can have like this natural shading effect to it. So yeah, just keep pushing through and eventually it'll come through. Oh my god. What? Say your thoughts. What do you have to say about that? Be real.
Bruh.
Yeah, just keep scrubbing, just keep doing it, just keep moving on and eventually you'll get it. Right now we're just putting the base, so don't even worry about that. Just make sure it kind of has like this natural shading effect to it, kind of. The way you see it on the video. Okay, so I'm gonna get white now. And we're gonna blast this baby up. Also guys, like, I'm like 99% sure oil paint's like really hazardous, so try not to get it on your skin like I have.
Bruh.
So at this point, you should be kind of mixing in a lighter version of the color you made for the eyeballs. And we're just making highlights now. So now we're kind of stepping into that zone of finalizing the eyeball. So yeah, just keep adding a lighter coat to it every time you mix it in, and it should turn out good. Scary Pickle Rick. At this point, you can add some yellow to it to give it more of like a limey look to it. But it's up to you. But yeah, for like highlights. It's okay to be afraid of Pickle Rick. I like how you shaded from the eyes. So yeah, just keep mixing in like those murky colors and adding highlights if you want. If you're on acrylic, you should be moving your ass because that shit dries up fast. So yeah, just keep mixing it in. As you can see, my palette looks like a battlefield. It's okay. All in the name of Pickle Rick. All in a day's work. So now start adding some highlights, some shine to it, so we can make it look a little glossy, and now we're gonna start working on it for real, for real. For highlights, you can use like lighter coats of yellow or green or even white. Just make it look like it's shiny, okay? Beautiful. You see the layers behind his eyeballs? We're going for a more glossy Pickle Rick. Pretty lit. Okay, now that we got the eyeball situated, he has a unibrow. Okay guys, never be afraid to, you know, explore a little bit. So, oh my gosh. kind of like finding. I have no. I don't even know where to put this anymore. Okay. Remember to have this natural pickle shape, or like a curve, okay? Kind of like a rainbow. There we go. That's a nice unibrow right there. You know, don't be afraid to clean your palette, but for the sake of time, I'm just gonna find little places where to put it. Just add a darker blue to it where, you know, like the shade is, I guess. And you should be fine for the unibrow. There's a nice unibrow with a nice pickle Rick. Give it a nice texture, I guess, of a hair, little hair follicles. Yeah. Camera person, what do you think about this so far? Truthful. Thank you. Sorry. Look, so I guess if you really want, you can get some red, okay? That's only if you really want. Only if you want, okay? Not mandatory. Shit, I can't close it. We're gonna mix that up with like a red. For like the inside of his mouth. If not, you can just paint it black. So yeah, for the first layer of his mouth, you can use like a really dark red, or just go with the black. If you're gonna go with the red, we're gonna be texturing it, that's why. It looks scary. So you just grab a lighter version of the color used for the inside of the mouth and, you know, add some features in there, I guess. Make it look lively in there. So yeah. For like the wrinkles, you can use like a darker shade of green. So that way it looks a little more natural. So yeah guys, try to avoid using black. Try to use like a darker version of green so it can look a little bit more natural, you know? So I'm just adding some yellow highlights to like the lighter part of it so it can emphasize that he's being struck by like the sun or something. But, you know, you do you. Do whatever you gotta do. So yeah, guys, just keep, just keep blending in the yellow or white or whatever you're using to emphasize that this thing's being struck by the sun. Just keep putting it all around where you think it should go, and it should turn out good. So yeah, just make sure you keep blending it in, and if you're on acrylic, you should work around it. So we moved outside. The inside wasn't that good, so yeah, we're outside now. Hopefully this is good. I don't have a table out here, so I'm gonna be a little hunched for the next part, so bear with me. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm ready. Right there. What? Oh, it looks funny because I just pop in, huh? So we're pretty much done at this point. All we have to do is mix in the colors that we made. Add more shadows if you want. We have to add the nose. So yeah, we're just pretty much mixing at this point. So, give yourself a nice pat on the back. We're pretty much finished already. But if you want to go the extra mile, just, mix the colors that you made and, continue to strive. So yeah. We're gonna make his little tongue. I feel fantastic.
Is not your favorite nowadays.
A little known secret. I have a crush on Marie. Just keep adding darker colors to the tongue where you think the dark side would be, and then just keep manhandling it, man. Just push through, bro. Be a pickle. I'm done.
Where are the teeth?
Right there.
Where
I'm just kidding. Where are the teeth? No, I'm just kidding. I struggled a lot with the teeth right here. So I would suggest waiting until like the mouth part dries and then touching it up with, like a lighter color for the teeth.
But yeah, the teeth were a nightmare, but you know, I pulled through at the end. So yeah, if you're on acrylic, just wait for it to dry. Oil, just wait for it to dry, or just keep pushing through like I did. You know, eventually the teeth will come out. Eventually it'll look good. So just keep pushing through until the teeth look good, okay? That's all the advice I gotta give for the teeth. It was a pain in the ass, okay? So yeah. Just keep using limey colors like yellowish, greens for the teeth, and then some whitish, you know, highlights. Just emphasize that these are pickle teeth, okay? Now guys, it's important to note that the teeth are kind of purple right now because I guess it didn't dry, so if you don't want that to happen, wait for it to dry a little bit, and you should be fine. Also, one quick note, you know, like for the eyeballs, the Rick and Morty effect, like you're kind of like, you know, little eyeballs. You just literally dip the end with black and you just, and that's how you do the little scratchy effect for the eyeball. Is my butt showing?
No.
Why do you keep laughing? Why do you keep laughing then?
Why? I'm not laughing.
I'm a creature.
Yeah. Because they said so.
Spinning the moon. So now that you have your teeth out there, you're gonna want to fill in the gaps with the same color you colored the mouth with. In this case, kind of like a purplish red, whatever you're gonna call that. So yeah, just fill that in and you should be good. Just, you know, work around it. Make it perfect. make it the pickle it needs to be. Fill in the gaps. Well, it's a world gone crazy, woman in chains.
You better love loving and you better behave. You better love loving and you better behave. Dope. This was for the high school. Dope. Dope alert. You should do Shrek next. The green machine. Green people are funny.
Finished.
Okay, you have an outro?
Yeah.
Do you want me to stop recording?
So as you can see, I'm pretty much finished with this Pickle Rick here. Now, there's two options I can do. Either, oh shit. Either, you know, paint it, like the background and everything, like put like light, shadows, everything. Or I can make a montage of, you know, like a bunch of different characters. Whatever, I guess by next video we'll find out. So yeah, this has been Pickle Rick. See you on the next time. Side.